Okay, our next comic is, she's from the streets of Upper Darby, Pennsylvania. She's been, oh, one person cares. She's been living in Rochester for 18 years, and she still bitches about the weather. Well, you know, she's a woman. She finds humor in the fact that Rochesterians have no idea what real traffic jam is like. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Judy Clay.
Do I need a microphone? No, I didn't think so. I'm a fraud. I do not need a microphone, so. Thanks a lot, Peter, and as you can see, I hope to take Peter shopping with me in the not-too-distant future so that I can go ahead and finally get a really great outfit. Because there are some people, you know, they have the handicapped parking spots, and what I do is in front of clothing stores, there's a placard, and it's painted on the ground, and it's a fat woman dressed in polka dots and stripes, and that's me, and that's my spot, and that's where I can go and walk in and come in and like, wow, I'm incredibly fashion impaired. Because my mother insisted until I was about 5 years old that she would dress me in taffeta and chiffon and little ponytails. I had these little tea parties, and then I got to be about 5, and I was like, what are these things called? Shorts. I could run around and roll around and get in the mud and play and get dirty, and that was fine. So after that, it's been like, fuck the taffeta, I like the chiffon. I'm going to dress the way I am, so I always look to my gay brothers to help me with their queer eye from the straight gal that can help me out, and so I hope you'll take me close shop one of these days. But once again, thanks for being here. This is a terrific crowd. I was had the honor to perform right here on this very stage a year ago at the first night of laughs for the first Fringe Fest. And the fact that it's now runs over 2 weeks. Last year they had 30,000 people. They were expecting maybe 10 or 12,000 people. This year, who knows? Bandaloops? Did you guys come from Bandaloops? I haven't made a fucking volume big enough for me to take to even look over the side of the building, let alone be on rubber bands and bouncing around. I couldn't do it. So anyways, this is great. This is a great week. This is going to be a great couple of weeks. The Fringe started last night, and we're going to continue on through next weekend. And I'm so proud, again, to be here. But I'm also proud of my Philly roots. I'm Upper Darby cred. Did I hear clapping up there for my girl? Okay, don't work out. The home of Tina Fey. And Seth Green, okay, Upper Darby had Seth Green, has Tina Fey, and for those of you with real low standards, Jamie Kennedy. So it's, you know, you can't have everything. So, but I'm very proud to be from Upper Darby. I've been living up here for about 18 years, and like I said, I still bitch about the colds, and you guys have no idea what a fucking traffic jam is, okay? What rubbed off on me after I was here for about 3 or 4 years, I'd be at the corner of Mount Hope and Elmwood, and I'd have to wait a light before I could move on, and I found myself bitching about it. And I'm like, oh my God, did you forget where you are from? We usually sit on 95 or the Blue Route for an hour to go up about a quarter of a mile. So some of the Rochester stuff has definitely rubbed off on me. And again, like I said, my Philly accent is still part of my cred. The Upper Darby, that will never leave. The horrible nasal accent will go with me to my grave, which may be a lot sooner than what one thinks. But I will say, I am so happy to be here, get here on Friday, because was this a clusterfuck of a week or what? Okay. I remember we got Monday's shooting, and then we've got, and I saw a thing on CNN for like 13 people were shot in Chicago last night, and it's just fucking crazy. It's just fucking crazy. So, I'm a fighter, not a lover. Put it this way, I fucking give up NRA. You win, okay? You win. I would wave a white flag, I would throw in the towel, but you would think that would be an act of aggression, I'll probably get shot. All right, so it's like, you bought every fucking congressperson, every goddamn judge, every piece of state legislature that you could, you stuffed them in your pocket, we give up. We give up. So you're right, everybody should have a gun because there's no talking sense. There's no talking sense. So it got me to thinking, well, okay, we'll give everybody a gun. So what happened to a lot of the now kids, when kids are born, babies are born, they get a social security number, right? As soon as they come out of the womb, they get a social security number. Where for us boomers, we had to wait until we were a little older to get one. So I think now when a kid comes out of the womb, they get their social security number and a fucking Glock. Okay? And it can be like a little tiny Glock, okay? They can start to practice. And then when they get to about 2 years old, then they can get like some live ammo, because we know then they'll attend a couple gun safety classes and that'll be fine. So you're going to get a social security number and then you're going to get a Glock to go along with it. But think what it will do for baby showers, okay? And the gifts that you can buy for your friend who was pregnant, okay? Oh look, it's a onesie in Syracuse colors. Oh, and it comes with an Uzi. Isn't that the sweetest thing? They're matching colors. It's orange and blue. So you get your onesie and your Uzi together. But I give up NRA. It said, you guys have won. I'm done with you. I'm done fighting you. Okay. We hope that the two guys that killed each other in Michigan for road rage, got into a traffic jam and shot each other, that's thinning the herd, so I'm kind of down with that. And again, I show them as much compassion as they show anybody else. So what happens when all this stuff kind of comes around together? So it's a clusterfuck of a week, but we didn't bomb Syria, which is really a good thing this week. And it surprises me because Syria sounds like a woman's name. And this has been not a great year of the woman if you've been paying attention to the news. Wendy Davis gets up in Texas legislature and talks. Everything from Wendy Davis, again, to Miley Cyrus, and everything in between is just making these really, really old white men incredibly fucking nervous. And I'm like, okay, please calm down. Please calm down. You want to talk about reproductive rights and health care? Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. But, could you have, one of us at least be a token on the committee? We would really, really want to appreciate that. But no, they're not doing it. So it's not been a really great year for women, all right? Taking it into account, we hope, you got Elizabeth Warren and Hillary Clinton and, really, Republicans keep Michelle Bachmann, keep Sarah Palin. You guys are okay with that. So a good year for women, we hope will come up in 2014. So like I said, I was from Upper Darby, and I'm really proud to say that part of my neighborhood was in Silver Linings Playbook. Did people see Silver Linings Playbook? Okay, good flick, great flick. Bradley Cooper, great performance. My husband and I will be getting Jennifer Lawrence's room ready in our basement pretty soon. We've got a massive crush on her, and she was just absolutely terrific. So it was great to see and say, hey, that's my hometown. That's the high school I went to, and that's the diner I go to when I'm visiting the folks back home. I noticed some people walking in tonight. A lot of you are boomers, okay, as I am too. So you can shut your ears. This is to the non-boomers in the audience. I am so sorry we fucked things up, man, for you. We really did. We fucked up bad. We fucked up real bad. But I know why. I know why. When we were kids, the mosquito truck used to come down the street. The fog, okay? Spray. spraying DDT everywhere. 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, 60 years ago, 70 years ago, 80 years ago, 90 years ago, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 300 years ago, 400 years ago, 500 years ago, 600 years ago, 700 years ago, 800 years ago, 900 years ago, 1000 years ago, 2000 years ago, 3000 years ago, 4000 years ago, 5000 years ago, 6000 years ago, 7000 years ago, 8000 years ago, 9000 years ago, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 300 years ago, 400 years ago, 500 years ago, 600 years ago, 700 years ago, 800 years ago, 900 years ago, 1000 years ago, 2000 years ago, 3000 years ago, 4000 years ago, 5000 years ago, 6000 years ago, greatest thing on earth because we got to run and bike behind a machine that puts out fog, okay? So I'm sorry, it's before Bette Midler, before disco, before Donna Summer. So we would roll right out the doors, the mosquito truck's coming, and we go run out the door. I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna go out and go play with the mosquito trucks. She goes, well, okay, fine, but make sure you close the doors and windows. I don't want that stink in this house. But there we were, pelling our bicycles with and getting covered with DDT. So other than clipping the third head that I usually have growing on each side of my shoulders, I know that's got to be part of the excuse of why we left everything totally fucked up for you guys. From the true asphalt jungle of the playground, where if you didn't come home every day bleeding from some type of a swing hitting you in the nose, or you know, falling down like the metal slides. Geez, it's August in Upper Darby. Who wants to go down the metal slide for something like that in your fucking life? There are people with still burn scars from all of that happening. I'm totally kidding. And we didn't care. You know, like the jungle bars, and you'd find again, you're falling on asphalt, and you're getting cut and scraped, and you're getting banged in the head, and you know, knocked in the jaw. So it was all part of growing up, and part of just being at that generation. So again, the consequences were that we all became brain dead and left you all, younger folks, a really fucked up world. So on that note, I hope you don't find out where I live. We got a great lineup tonight. Peter's going to be back. We got a super show. Take care. Have a great one. Thank you very much.